Hey guys, it's AB Gamer X, and welcome back to an episode of my Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. And I want you guys to take a look at something. Look at the shinies! Fully evolved shinies. So yeah, I finally found someone to trade with. So now, with that, I've completed both Pokédexes. With the exception of Zeraora, which we're about to take on right now. But before you even do that, some people actually recommended, like on a Reddit, that I should actually consider building an actual team for this fight specifically. So with that in mind, I'll at the very least bring on Shiny Swampert in place of Staraptor, I guess? Excadrill instead of Greninja. And of course I'm only bringing level 100 Pokemon because I said so. Something tells me it might have, like, close combat or some crap like that. Guess we could bring back a good old Chandelure. Or we can use our shiny Dragalge. Unfortunately, can't even do much to begin with, so yeah, maybe not. Of course, Lucario, which I'm just not gonna use, I'm pretty sure. I guess I'll bring Dragalge over Golisopod, and that's probably the last chance I'm gonna do. So this is the ultimate team for supposedly the ultimate fight. So I am gonna lead Swampert, and we're just gonna hope for the best. As I believe once I do this, I think I've 100% Legends ZA, with the exception of these hyperspace surveys. And something tells me that these hyperspace surveys are just going to continue to keep coming. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Let me at least see how many I have left to go here for investigating hyperspace. Investigating hyperspace. We have to do it 500 times. Yeah, I'm gonna do that off stream. Because we're quite literally almost 3/5 of the way there. So, of course, you get the sus POV shot. Look up there. Banneries with Curlius Gardevoirs, they know what they're doing. I bet even you haven't seen a hyperspace distortion quite like that before, have you? Yellow is new. I called you because I don't know what kind of Pokemon might be waiting in there. Hey kid, got a favor to ask. We picked up on a real beast of hyperspace distortion. I bet there's one heck of a powerful Pokemon in there. If it Rogue Mega evolves, we're in trouble. Can you and the rest of your usual trio handle it? I'll contact Miss Megastones and your buddy. Oh, and before I forget, the distortion's at the station front of the Gare de Lumios. Yeah, we found it. Huh, I should have guessed. In that case, do your thing. You know, Corbo, honestly, might make a good mayor or something. You know what? I'm not against that. It's Cardina time. Yeah, bad news. Tawny can't make it. It'll just have to be you and me on this one. I can fill in. Oh, you're Emma, right? Yes, we met Hyperspace Lumios just before Operation Mega Donut. I've heard you're a dab hand with Mega Evolution yourself. Let's do it. A new trio debuts. I don't know why my eyes watering. Let me know when you're ready to do this. Talk to Emma and enter the hyperspace distortion on the big screen TV. Big TV screen. Hey, we get up there. Ready to dive on in? Let's go. Come on, Shiny Swampert, do your thing. Level 103! But it caps out at 200, so it doesn't even matter. Don't worry, it's clearly touching the ground. Zeraora? That's one of the mightiest electric type Pokemon there is. I can't imagine how bad things could get if Rogue Mega Zeraora were on the loose. Arcanine, it's strong enough to intimidate a trainer of your caliber? Huh, you're kidding? We get to go all out against the mighty Zeraora. I'm thrilled. I'm glad we get to release it from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution too. Let's go! Mega Zeraora! Go Swampert! Bulk up! I guess a Mega Zeraora. That's a first even for me. Select the trap, it's lightning fast. It's so fast it even dodged my attack. Bulk up. Let's Mega Evolve a Swampert! Earthquake. Bulk up. Earthquake. Oh, we're just destroying you. It's gonna do something. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna die. Try to stay far away from the Plasma Fist as I can. Should Mega Evolve to Malamar. Bulk up. Ow. That's an Electro Web. Liquidation, I should have used bulk up. Return because that's the next plasma fists are gonna hurt, and the Gorin Rogue. Oh my god, how am I supposed to dodge that? And we're of course going to start from the beginning. Because you had to beat this in one go. You know what, that's valid. Because I guess this is like the secret boss of the game. If you want my thoughts on this Mega Evolution, like obviously it looks cool. But at the same time, part of me just makes me believe that it feels more like a regional form rather than a Mega Evolution, you know? Like, again, I love the way it looks. But it's just... I just feel like there's something better that could have been done, if I'm just being honest. Bulk up. Nope, that's just return because that's going to be a Plasma Fist and that's going to hurt. That's bulk up. That's a wild charge. Bulk up. I should red plate. Oh my god, he's still going. Really? Yeah, just keep dodging. Alright, I think you're done. Earthquake. Alright, Zeraora is finished. Go on, catch Zeraora. You know what? We have to. I was considering fastball, but it's like the only chance you're ever going to really be able to catch this thing in a beast ball. Let's be real. You were truly mighty, Zeraora. Respect. Zeraora has occasionally turned up in human towns, looking as if it's hungry for battle. I've heard it sometimes even acts like a bodyguard for people. Maybe this pocket of hyperspace Lumiose was born from its hunger for a good battle. I guess we're done here. Let's head back to our regular old Lumiose. Now I've got a better idea of how you two have been protecting Lumios all this time. It really is hard work, so thank you for doing it. Emma, we should be thanking you. We couldn't have handled Zero Aura without your help. Raging Lightning. 5 XL candies. Good job, you missed it. I'm here, sorry I'm late. We're done already. You're what? Wait, Emma, don't tell me. That's right, I did my best to fill your shoes in for Hyperspace Lumios. Yep, Lumios officially has a new toughest trio. No way! Good job. You had one job, and you blew it. So that's it for side missions. Let's get our team back together, take a look at our Zero Aura. That's a really good nature, actually. For this game, at least. Obviously, I'm pretty sure in competitive, you know, like actual VGC stuff, you actually wanna... maybe a jolly nature. This move has high chance of landing a critical hit and may also cause flinches. Yeah, dynamic punch. Not close combat, but same thing, pretty much. Alright, but with that, that's basically everything that Hyperspace Lumios has to offer. And again, like, the game's pretty much done at this point. Like, we could continue to do online competitive stuff if we want to. And maybe I might dedicate one more stream just for competitive and see if I can at least assemble a different team together. Because while this current team, I feel is the best team we can come up with at the moment that doesn't involve using legendaries, part of me also wants to think I could be a little bit more original. Because that is something that just online competitive just lacks in general in any Pokemon game, is originality. So maybe I could dedicate the stream for assembling a unique team. And something that'll help me counter a lot of the common stuff that's going around running amok in the competitive scene. Like we all know, Metagross is great. Heavy Slam for Zero Aura. I wonder if you actually get Magnet Bomb now. Hang on. Because I have the TM for it. I mean, I have Iron Head, but that's... You do get Magnet Bomb. And it's actually might be worth considering if I'm being honest. Just don't take Steel Beam. I don't know if a lot of people are actually using Ceruledge. That might be one I might consider using. I don't know. At the same time, I like running Pokemon that have capability of Mega Evolving. That's just how my battle style is. So, what do we do for the rest of this game? Because the Pokédex is now complete. All that's really left is Mabel's research task, but even then, that just has to be done off screen because I am not going to be able to do 500 distortions. Like, I'll defend the 1000 battles. 500 distortions is a bit too much. If you want to do 1000 battles, just play the game. Okay, the way I word that make me sound hypocritical. But we can continue doing what we're doing. And we can also continue shiny hunting. definitely not with this distortion. How am I already almost out of 5-star donuts again? Sure, I guess. I don't know. Part of me is also really tempted to just use the 5-star sparkling donut just so I can catch Pokemon undetected. So let's grab the quick balls. I got time for that. Oh, I had to use the catch window and catch Pokemon undetected. That's unlucky. And 5 Pokeballs. What the? Alright, that's not all what I thought was gonna happen, but alright. Okay, I'm gonna ask for you to get lost. Yeah, you can be my catch window target. Hey. Really? Fine, you guys can be my catch windows. Why not? I'll catch all of you. Maybe I can get a good nature from you guys. Pokemon undetected, so I'm gonna wait for you to turn around. There we go, and research tasks are completed. Let's fly back to spawn. And it's probably going to be in the final room. Here, I guess we could check the middle area here. See any alphas or shinies you might want to spawn? Electros Stunfisk. Get lost, Crafty. Let's see. Wait, I could swear that was Porygon there earlier. I don't know. Ew, Galarian Meowth. Get that out of here. maybe I was wrong. But you know what? Because I'm stubborn, we are going to get that shiny Starly. Also, another factor I need to consider when ending off the series is if Pokemon Day actually gives us anything new for Legends ZA. Because if it doesn't offer much for Legends ZA, that's pretty much it for the series. But the one thing we are still missing from the game is the Mega Stone for Garchomp Z. Because currently there is no legitimate way to obtain that Mega Stone yet. And I've seen the Mega Evolution. It's underwhelming. Congratulations, Game Freak. You messed up Mega Garchomp twice. And make Mega Garchomp Z pure Dragon type. So you could just take a wild guess at how useful it is now. Like, even if it has the stats to back it up. We'll go for these ones. Like, you might as well consider the signature move for Garchomp to be Earthquake. When you get rid of Stab Earthquake, what else do you really have? You have nothing! I mean, I guess in this game Dragon Rush is really good, but... so I don't care about the research task, I only care about the Shiny Hunt and Starlight. I also have to pay close attention to the Vivians because those have tricky shiny colors. Only 2 Starlies? What? Come on now. You could do better than that. Of course, the Vivians are just going to be an afterthought. Because knowing my luck, I'm going to get the shiny Vivian before I get the shiny Starly. And also, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green getting re-released for the Switch. It's a W. I'm not gonna buy them most likely. Like I'm gonna say is $20. It's not bad. It definitely could have been a lot worse. But also remember that it's $20 for only one of those games and then $20 for the other. So just take that for what you will. Like, if they want to make it the price worth it, I'd say at least give us the mystery gifts that were, like, no longer available. Which means make Lugia and Ho-Oh catchable, give us the Mew event, Celebi, Deoxys, all of it. I mean, they did the same thing with the GS ball in gold, silver, crystal. Why can't we have that? I would like that same luxury. Probably red leaf green. Let me also just check. Is there even anything over here? Nope. Just go to the rooftop. Shiny Starly, please. I know you want to be mine, that's an alpha. Which is a good start, but I think we can do better. With a shiny alpha. Or just a shiny in general. Oh, maybe when the alpha was spawned, maybe I should test the hollow air method. See if I can save time with respawning. And not dealing with the save shenanigans. So next time I see an alpha, at least test the Holovator method. I see the internet's acting up, nothing you can do about that. And at least once this series is finished, I can actually start doing hardcore Nuzlocke again. Like, I have 2 games in mind, but I think I'm only gonna have enough time during the stream weeks to only do 1 Pokemon game. Because I'm gonna be busy behind the scenes. Cooking something up. Alright. So yeah, like, so probably for the next few weeks, maybe months, who knows. Probably gonna limit the number of streams I do to 3 per week. One of them will be Mario Kart World, which will return once the series is done. Mario Party, which will be on Mondays now. And then, a new Pokemon Hardcore Nuzlocke. Again, I have 2 games in mind that I want to Nuzlocke. But it's just a matter of, which one I actually feel like doing first. And another thing to consider, I think Pokemon Champions might finally be releasing soon. I don't know how often I'm going to play it on stream or not, because it is mostly a competitive game. Like VGC level competitive. But I don't know, we'll figure that out eventually. If anything, I'm just more excited to figure out what the abilities are for the new Mega Evolutions for this game. like, it's, like, we all know Mega Starmie gets huge power, pure power. Or maybe a new equivalent ability to it. But everyone else, we don't know what their abilities are. But if you want me to give out a hear me out prediction, Mega Dragalge, Corrosion. Yeah. Poison the poison types and the steel types. Greninja, I could probably just see being protein. I'm curious what they're going to do with Mega Excadrill's ability, though, because even though Mold Breaker is one of its filler abilities, in my opinion, it is one I could potentially see Mega Excadrill having. And obviously Sand Rush and Sand Force are two amazing abilities that it has. I guess you could just give the Howl starters the pennant abilities. Alright, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna see if this will refresh the spawns without wasting saves. Okay, yeah, that doesn't respawn them. So yeah, fly method it is. I'll check when around half the time's left. To the left. Okay, maybe a quarter of the time because I am impatient. Just to see that shiny Spupa and or Vivian will be spawning. Even though the shiny's underwhelming, a shiny is a shiny. Come on, you can give me so many shiny Feebas and Magikarps that weren't in Alpha. I think the bare minimum you can do is just give me the shiny Starly that I've been searching for oh so long. A shiny that will be taking years for me to find. Even though that I'm just not gonna count. Blah. I'm not saying I've been shiny hunting them every single day for the past, like, who knows how many years. But I've given it a few shiny attempts. Mainly like a couple days in Legends Arceus and now a couple days here in ZA. One of the most common shinies you can ever find. Yep, for me, I get everything but the shiny I'm looking for. And I got a good feeling about this one. I still remember the short I did where I just went to Lysandra Labs and it's just like, alright, so I'm here, let's see if I can get a shiny Beldum. Because shiny Beldum is my favorite shiny. Now let's do the same thing, but for Starly. See, it's as simple as that. But you know what? Yeah, see, 2 shinies, right over there. I'm telling you, my luck with shiny Starly is horrendous. I mean, I'll take 2 shiny Spupa, I guess, but you know, at the same time, I think I'm just gonna knock all these guys out here. Just to decrease shiny odds here. Or to get rid of those rolls. But see, I'm telling you, I know how my luck works with shiny Starly. I literally have to force the odds in my favor. Like, look, I could get an alpha, apparently, but no shiny. Also, I just realized I went to the wrong box, didn't I? Nope, because these guys were already in the wrong box. I just have to start asking you guys to get out of the goat box. You mother... Alright, that's a good nature for this game, I suppose. That's a horrible nature. In general. And you have a perfect Ivy. I wonder. I'm going to evolve this one in hyperspace. And I'll evolve the other one in the real world. It does suck there's only 3 Vivillon forms in this game. I'll evolve this one in the overworld. However, I think it's just based on where it's caught more than anything. Same, and almost got this research task done. Oh, that's not even gonna take me up to the point limit of 2,500. It's fine, just wasting roughly 2 to 3 calories per roll. Alpha. Why couldn't that alpha be shiny? I'm just saying, much better luck shiny hunting 1 Dratini compared to 2 to 4 Starly spawns. Or in the case of one other wormhole, 8 Starly spawns. But no, just gives me the small percent chance of a Bunnelby. Just had to double check. The Vivian might be respawning, but I think as long as there's only one, I'll be fine for now. But if it gives me the one shiny Vivian over the Starly, I'm gonna be upset. I'm just gonna knock this guy out. Not taking any chances with you. Almost perked up for a second, but that was only because the alpha spawned. Yep, they still despawned. Nice. Oh, 2 alphas? Really? Alright, round two. Whee! I'll wait for them to despawn. Let's see what's over here. More of these guys. None of them are shiny, so I don't care. Up. I get rid of you. One and two and 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 one and two. Come on, Starly. Be shiny for me. If you couldn't already tell, I'm tired. I just have nothing else to add, really. Only one Starly, really? Unless they were all behind the roof, which probably was a possibility. Watch, I'm gonna do this whole reset with my eyes closed. I did it. Can you guys stop going behind that building? I'm not even gonna lie, I might even just end stream early and take a nap. If you catch shiny Starly. An alpha. Little band slam. Just give me my shiny Starly already. Get rid of them before they trigger my shiny spawn. But those spawns don't really matter too much. One more Pippion to get rid of. Give me shiny. Look at this, half the time used. We're not getting anything from these Starlies. Alpha bird. It doesn't help that this music's a bit too relaxing, soothing. Wait, nope, get out. You're still in my shiny spot. Why can't that alpha be shiny? That would actually make it so much worth the time. Yeah, same applies to you. Come on, we have to be close to odds now. This is getting stupid. Alpha. They're all respawning already. Come on, the time is over half up. What are you doing over there? I killed you all. And for depressions, see one of these be shiny. See, I know my luck. I know my luck at this point. Crying out loud. Yeah, that means I should be killing these guys here. Okay, that kills the rest of them, except this guy. Why are we getting lost stellies now? Happy. I already know Spearpuss gonna respawn and steal my shiny slot. Yep, there they are. Get rid of these guys now. Why are you coming on you? Get over here. We have to wait a little bit longer for this one. Well, it's starting to respawn. Give it a few more resets. And I'll just take these guys out. Oh, now you respawn. The second I returned it into the ball. Hey, get lost. Hey, nope. So I do have to wait for you to despawn. It's fine because I heard a Vivian over here. Come on, we only have like 1/3 of the time remaining. Stupid. This will be the last time I'm shiny hunting on stream. For a while. Like, this better be a shiny Alpha Starly in order for this to be worth it at this point. Because it's really testing my patience. Leafeons are respawning. That means you're gonna come back over here shortly, and I didn't let them finish despawning. So you know what that means. Here comes the shiny. Quarter of the time remaining. Finally! Way too long! No, don't overlap each other. What are you doing? You know what? You get the beast ball. Thank you. Next. Still gonna see if I can get a shiny alpha. Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Alright, horrible nature, but I'm gonna say modest nature. Okay, you know what? That nature alone, you're kinda good. Alright, I hear the spoopa. Hey, what are you doing over here? Get out of here. I mean, sometimes you never know. You might find back-to-back shinies. I don't even know if I want to keep shiny hunting. Yeah, let's just not. I'm done. Calling it quits. We got our shiny alpha. Life is complete. Into the goat box you go. And actually, let me evolve you. Let me just test a theory. I'm just gonna assume it's gonna be the green one again. Yep, because it's based on where you caught him. We're investing everything into the Starly. World's strongest Starly right here. And now I can actually stay awake a little bit. There's shiny Starly, like nothing too amazing, but when we evolve you again. Now it's sick. Even though you look very desaturated in this game, not gonna lie. Like, extremely desaturated. Mega Evolution Dex? Where are you, Staraptor? Hell yeah, now that looks sick. Okay, so let's give you a proper move set. Close combat is a must. We give you bulk up. Do I go fly? Nah. Outrage is tempting though, not gonna lie. Blaze Kick is interesting. Of course, I went with Facade before. Oh, but it's up there. Yeah, we could try that again. You know what? Brave Staraptor. That alone sounds cool. However, I will give you an Adamant Mint. And... oh, you can't learn Headbutt. Unfortunate. Pretty sure I got extra proteins. Yes, I do. I need more HP ups. So, Health Feather, give that to you. Muscle Feather to you. And... Resist Feather. I only need to use 4. Oopsie. So, I'll give you... the Staraptite. And now I will just go ahead and max out your EVs. So let's go to the Justice Dojo. I said EVs, I meant to say IVs. And you can have the golden bottle cap treatment. I have so many regular bottle caps. There's no foul play equivalent for special attacks, at least yet. And now see the mastery stuff. I wish I could just select multiple moves at once. And last one. Yay, now my life is complete. I'm happy. Still got some shiny lampens and Litwicks to take care of at some point, but we'll get there when I feel like it, which is probably never. So, I'm not gonna say we're done just yet. Because if there's one thing I didn't look up, are the stats for the new Mega Evolutions themselves. So I'm gonna load up Bulbapedia. You guys will like to do with the ads that pop up on screen. Let's see, I don't know if there's a way for me to actually put the monitor itself on screen, but I guess I could try something here. Can I do window capture? I think I'm not gonna do that one. I think it might have to be display capture. And existing. Is it this one? Yep. It's a little big. I want to test something, so if I just shrink it like this, go here. Okay, it's not gonna mess it up, alright. Up to the bottom you go. I'm sure you can move it up, I suppose. And now, excuse me for a moment while I fix this. Oh, that's right, I did something stupid with this box. And just as a disclaimer, I have no idea what any of these ads are, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Alright, let's go full screen. Not that. Full screen this. There we go. Alright, so I got this up on screen at the moment. So let's check out the abilities of some of these, Oh, I actually can't do this at full screen. Oh well. Or the stats of the new Pokemon. Because this is something I did not even think about looking at the moment. So here we have normal Clefable stats right here. And now it's Mega Evolution. So it gains 40 special attack, 20 special defense, 20 defense, 10 attack, and 10 speed. Well, if you gotta put some throwaway stats in there somewhere. So even bulkier special attack. It's just a much bulkier special attacker. But now it can actually do something offensively. Even though I'm not sure if that's something you actually want to do with Clefable, but I guess now you have the option. And of course, you turn into Fairy Flying upon Mega Evolution. The ability is not known yet. We'll probably finally have the answer to that once Pokemon Champions gets released. Hey, what's Victory Bell stats like for your Mega Evolution? Alright, so just randomly gains 70 special defense in Gen 7. Gen 6. Alright, so you gain 20 attack, 35 special attack, 20 defense, and 25 special defense. Not gonna lie, I just can't really justify any reason to run Mega Victory Bell in competitive unless it has like a really good ability. Like, I really just don't see a case. Like, I know you got like some Swords Dance shenanigans going on. I mean, stockpile, I guess, if you want to be a tank. But even then, you don't have the best defensive stats. Like, if you want to run a tank, just use Clefable. I don't know. Gonna have to wait and see with Victory Bell and see how well you do in competitive, if you're even relevant at all. So Mega Starmie. You have 660 base stat total. That's because you get extra 40 to your attack stat because you're getting huge power. Or pure power. So the attack stat realistically is at 100. So 100 special attack. So he has 25 into attack. 10 into both defenses. 5 base speed. And 30 special attack. I mean, it's definitely making it out to be a physical attacker just because it is going to get pure power and huge power. But I guess if you still really want to run Special Mega Starmie, the option is there. However, it just seems Physical Starmie just is the way to go. But if you are going to run Physical Starmie, that means you are wasting your Mega slot on Starmie. Which means if you're running Starmie in competitive, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be your Mega Evolution. So yeah, that's probably like the biggest downside of Mega Starmie. Not to mention your physical moveset isn't amazing. Like, sure, you get physical Aqua Jet, Liquidation, You get access to a Zen Headbutt, and I believe Psycho Cut as well. Maybe not. I guess you have Triple Axle, which is decent enough coverage move, I suppose. So yeah, there's definitely more options you could do with Starmie, that's for sure. But so far competitively, I think Clefable still might be the better option. Now Dragonite, if this thing does not have multi-scale, I'm just going to be disappointed. But obviously I know you're more of a special attacker now upon Mega Evolution compared to physical attack. As a matter of fact, you actually lose attack upon Mega Evolving. What? So you gain 45 special attack, 20 defense, 25 special defense, and 20 speed. At the cost of 10 attack. I mean, at the very least, if you're running Dragonite, you can run either or. So, like if you're running Starmie, chances are you're running the Mega Evolution set. But Dragonite, you can do either or, and you'll probably be fine. Combining in doubles with the Rain team, you got one of the strongest hitting Hurricanes in all of Pokemon. Even though, I think another main issue might be your special moveset leaves a little bit to be desired. Like, you obviously get Extreme Speed and Roost, which is amazing. Hurricane. Rain Dance if you want to set up yourself, or Thunder if you want to go with Alright, hang on, this is Legend ZA moveset. So you still get Hurricane, Extreme Speed. So great moves to start off with. You can get access to Rain Dance, Roost. Oh, that's Scarlet and Violet. We want ZA. I mean, obviously you got the elemental moves like Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. I'd probably run Thunder if you're going for a Rain team. Draco Meteor if you really want to nuke someone. Heat Wave could be a neat Devil's Tech. Guess Dragon Pulse if you really don't want to worry about your special attack. Metronome if you want to be funny. Chilling Water if you want to be supportive. And Vacuum Wave? Probably not. So yeah, Dragonite does have a lot of options, that I will say. Meganium, I've seen a special attack stat. Look at this. 83 special attack. 143 special attack. So it gains 60 special attack, 10 attack, 15 defense, and 15 special defense. Congratulations, Meganium is usable now. It uses Giga Drain. It uses setup moves. Defensive setup moves. It gets Synthesis. What else do you need? Pretty much same thing you've been able to run with Meganium before, but this time it can actually hit like a truck now. Along with some Stab Fairy moves. Now the only thing this Pokemon's missing is Draining Kiss. That would be awesome. So yeah, Mega Meganium might have competitive potential. It also is going to come down to what ability you're going to get. Because I'm just going to assume, like, let's just say, for all intents and purposes, these Pokemon will have their hidden abilities as their Mega Evolution abilities. Even though there's no way to actually confirm or deny that, Like, Leaf Guard isn't an amazing ability. But Sheer Force on Feraligatr is already good enough as is. And let's look at your stats now. You gain 55 attack. 25 defense. You're already at 80 stats. And then 10 special attack and special defense. And yes, you Dragon Dance and then you hit hard. With a good amount of coverage moves physically. You got your Liquidation, you got Earthquake for coverage, you got your Outrage. Icicle Spear apparently. You got just about everything you need. I think the main issue though is Feraligatr is still in a very awkward speed tier, so it's going to be awkward for it to pop off. But if you're able to get it to pop off, it will do so. Skarmory, what are you looking like? If I remember, I think you're pretty much defense and attack kind of switch. Yeah, not wrong. Yeah, 140 base attack now, 110 base speed. So let's see, you gain 60 attack. You lose 30 defense. So still at net 30. No special attack, thank you. And you gain 30 special defense and 40 speed. So they turned Skarmory into... Well, they turned Skarmory from a wall into a fast physical sweeper. I think the main issue is, though, it just needs the moveset for it to really take off. Like, you get Brave Bird, obviously. You get Roost. What other good steel moves do you have? I mean, Iron Head's decent, I suppose. Magnet Bomb in this game is really good, so there's another option right there. I believe you get, you get access to Curse. You know what? Does this thing actually cook? You also have Swords Dance. I didn't even think about that. Oh. Hello, don't do that, monitor. Yeah, Swords Dance. You know what? You might have cooking potential. Frostlass. I'm a little afraid to look at your stats. Well, that's 140 special attack, so that's 60 into special attack, 10 into speed. Nah, this needed more speed. At least nothing went into attack. Or defense. 60 attack, 30 special defense, and 10 speed. Imagine if the 30 base speed increase, or 30 base special defense increase went into speed instead. Because as is, I think it's... Mega Frostlass is still too slow. Like, you're just going to be running the moves you will always see no matter what. Like, Draining Kiss is nice. But not amazing setup moves. Like, can you at least learn Nasty Plot? Alright, you can. And I guess you get some decent coverage moves, but even then... Why do you get Petal Dance? I don't know, it's just missing something. To the point where, like, even if you somehow gave this thing Quiver Dance, I still don't think it'd be busted. But I guess on the other hand, if you make it too fast, then it's just the easiest Dragon Slayer of all time. So maybe that's what they were going with. I don't know. Like, if this thing uses an ice move on a dragon, or a super effective ice move in general, same thing applies to Ghost, it is going to one-shot. But not much more other than that. What are your stats like? Ooh. 25 attack, 10 defense, 10 special attack, 10 speed, and 55 special defense? No, 45 special defense. I don't think that's it, Chief. So, yeah, that's 50 for special defense and special attack. 10, wait, no. It's 45, so that's 70, 80, 90, 100, nah. Just put it into attack or speed. Just, it did not need to go to special defense. That alone just helps me find any reason to actually use this thing. Like, I feel like this is just a Mega Evolution that'll get you through the main story, but nothing more beyond that, unfortunately. Which sucks, because I think it does have the best design from this game's starter evolutions. Alright, Excadrill. Your stats will depend on what... will decide what your ability is. It is definitely not going to be Sand Force. But that's fair. 30 attack. 40 defense. Of course they waste 15 in a special attack. And then 15 speed. I'm leaning towards Sound Rush as its ability. And yeah, if this thing gets Sound Rush, it's gonna be busted. But unfortunately, I think that's like the only ability I can see this thing having. Could just give the throwaway Mold Breaker. Or Sandveil to be a troll. Scolipede, what abilities do you even have? Speed boost? Yeah, I could see this thing getting speed boost. Ooh, we gained stats somewhere. Oh, an extra 10 attack. Alright, so that means you gain 40 attack. And 60 defense. And then you lose 30 speed. No. Wait a minute. 40, 60, that's already 100. Why did it go to special attack? So yeah, you lose 50 speed, you gain 20 special attack and 30 special defense. So maybe it won't get speed boost. I could probably see a case for maybe like battle armor? Because look, it's literally wearing Whirlipede armor. You know, actually, what are Whirlipede's abilities? Is it literally like just shed skin or something? Nope, it literally is just the same abilities. So, what are you looking at for learned sets here? It's only available in Legend ZA. Mortal Spin's just not even that good. But is there a chance it could be useful for Scolipede? 30 base power. Inflicts damage and then removes any binding effects and leech seed from the user, as well as Alright, so it's rapid spin. It also leaves each target poisoned. Hang on, that could be a decent doubles move, I guess? Scolipede and Oracle might be the best users for that move. I mean, if you want to make this a stall mon, you could probably do that. Like, you got Mortal Spin, Protect Stalling. Maybe an X-Scissor or Infestation. Do you have access to any healing moves, though, outside of Rest? Of course, you have Toxic Spikes as an option. Sword Stance for setup. You know what? Scolpide's got options. I'll give it to it. They get to pass in my book. Scrafty, on the other hand, I'm not sure if I can really see a case for you. Like, I could see Moxie as an ability, but let's see what you got. You gain 40 attack, which isn't much. I mean, 130 is kind of weak. Let's just be real. 20 in each defenses. And 10 special attack and 10 speed. I mean, you on one hand, you're bulkier and hit more physically. But unfortunately, it's just another case of if you get hit with a fairy move, you're getting knocked out. Like, I know you can get Dragon Dance, I know you can get Drain Punch, so it's a decent setup right there. But even though you have Dragon Dance, you're just not going to outspeed anything. Like, maybe there is something I'm missing here for competitive for Scrafty, but as is, it might just end up in like the lower tier of Megas competitively speaking. Electros, like, you have to get Levitate. There's no other ability you could possibly get. Like, maybe like Mega Launcher? I don't know. Probably not. Alright, so you gain 30 attack. Yeah, 30 attack, 30 special attack. 30 speed, and then 10 special defense. Yeah, it's a mixed attacker. You get decent amount of coverage options. The world is your oyster. Whether that's for the best or not, Actually, do you even have any setup moves at all? Not counting Charge Beam? I mean, you got Bulk Up. What is Supercell Slam again? 100 base power. Okay, so it's just high jump kick. If the target is used minimized, Supercell Slam deals double its regular damage and bypasses accuracy checks to always hit. So there you go, you get... Of course, this is definitely more of a VGC mod by the looks of it. But if you do get Bulk Up here... Yep, there it is. Bulk Up, Supercell Slam, and you're probably going to be all set. Also, you get Giga Drain if you want to run a little bit of healing, if you want to run a special moveset. Or Drain Punch if you actually want to run physical. So you got your options with the Electros. Alright, Chandelure already has one of the most busted special attack stats of all time. Yeah, that's 175 special attack. 20 attack, that's wasted. 20 defense. And 20 special defense and 10 attack. So 30, 20, 20, 20, 10. Yep. I mean, yeah, that's just Mega Chandelure. What do you really want? I could probably get a lot more stuff done, like one super effective hit on anything and it's getting one shot. Yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna say. Chandelure's always been an okay Pokemon. And now it's just slightly better. Chestnut, assuming you're gonna get Bulletproof, which is already a decent enough ability for you. Let's see, you gain 30 attack, 50 defense. You lose 20 speed. And then you gain 40 special defense. Okay, well they definitely fixed Chestnut in the stats department. And you get Spiky Shield for setup, Bulk Up. 99% sure you get Drain Punch as well. And then a grass move of your choice, I guess. Yep, have fun. Delphox. What are your stats looking like? Alright, at least the top half stayed the same. So you gain 45 special attack, 25 special defense, and 30 speed. Yep, that also fixed Delphox quite a bit, I'd say. Calm Mind or Nasty Plot, Psychic move, Iron move, and one other coverage move. That's all you need. Alright, Greninja I'm curious about. Of course, you have normal Greninja right here. Let's compare it to Battle Bond Dash Greninja. I know it's mostly offensive stats that change. 95, 103, 122. Ash Greninja is infinitely better. And it doesn't help that some of the stats get wasted into its defensive stats for its Mega Evolution. Because 10 in each defense, 30 special attack, 30 attack, And 20 speed. It really comes down to, is this Pokemon going to get protein or not? If it does get protein, it's usable. If it doesn't get protein, it might be the weakest Mega from the Kalos starters. Which is a huge shame because that's my favorite Kalos Mega. But that one we just have to wait and see. Pyroar, almost unanimously agreed, has the worst Mega Evolution in the game. I still like it, but it's still at the bottom. Not a single Mega Evolution I hate. But this still is last place. 20 attack, 20 defense, 20 special attack, 20 speed, and 20 special defense. They didn't even know what to do with this Mega. They 100% had no idea how to fix Pyroar. They just slapped 20 into everything, called it a day. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's say we just give 10 to attack, defense, and special defense, just as the throwaway stats. That leaves us 70 to work with. We'll just go 35 special attack, which would put you at 144, and a speed stat of 141. Like, that sounds a lot cooler, and kind of fixes most of Pyroar's issues. Okay, I guess you get Nasty Plot, I'm pretty sure. You better get Nasty Plot or any sort of setup move for your special attack. Wow, okay, just straight up don't use Pyroar. That's literally what we've learned. If it wasn't in last place because of its design, it is indeed last place for its stat distribution upon Mega Evolving. That's atrocious. Its moveset doesn't even back it up either. Alright, let's actually compare these stats real quick. So it's just 20 points stronger in the top half, with 40 speed, that's increased 40 speed, increased special defense by 30, and increased special attack by 45? No, 55. 50? It is 50. I can math. Blah, blah, blah. And now for its Mega Evolution stats. Why does it gain 20 attack? Oh, don't be the same thing as before. Okay, it's not, but 20 attack is just a throwaway. Why? 20 defense. Okay. 10 base speed. Okay. $30 special attack and 20 special defense. I mean, it's still good. If I had to make one minor change, take 10 more points off of attack, put either special defense, or no. Take 10 off its attack and put in either defense, special attack, or special defense. And I mean, I'm already running like a Calm Mind Draining Kiss set, which already works fine. You get Synthesis as well, if you want extra healing. And Grass and Fairy moves. Have fun. Palm Puff for double support. You got options. Malamar, if I remember, I think you're more... Wait, are you physical or special? You're still physical. 10 attack. $30 special attack. 5 speed. And 45 special defense. That means mixed attacker if you want. If it doesn't have contrary, I don't see any reason to ever run Mega Malamar in competitive. It's either contrary or bust for Malamar. That's all I'm gonna say. Barbarical, this one I'm a little curious about. Yeah, let's just give you Tough Claws just because. Alright, so it gains 35 attack, 15 defense, 10 special attack, 20 special defense, 20 speed. Bit of a boring stat distribution, but it might work. Like, I guess it could survive a non-stab psychic. You got setup options. You even get power up punch. If you're Mega Evolved. Get Swords Dance. Decent amount of physical coverage. It works. Alright, Dragalge, I don't exactly have high hopes for in the stats department, but let's see what you got. 10 attack. 15 defense. 35 special attack, 40 special defense. So yeah, you are a tank. You are a special wall. Close enough. Welcome back, Blissey. Might even be more busted than Blissey. So you're definitely running a Toxic Stalling set. Like, you get Toxic. Toxic Spikes. Venoshock, I guess. Acid Spray support. You get a decent amount of special coverage. Do you get any setup moves, though? Not really. Like, Acid Spray is like the closest you came to an actual setup move. Like, you can run this thing as pure support or stall. Or you can try to run this thing with as much attack and power as you got with some decent coverage moves. Or if you use this in singles, you're most likely teaching rest to this thing. But I'd say it does the job, and that's probably all I'm going to say. Hawlucha. Okay, what are these stats like? I know you're definitely not getting Unburden. I guess I could probably see Mold Breaker as your ability. Alright, so that's going to be 45 attack. 35 defense. That already put you at 80. No. 25, so that's 70. Yeah, so that's 30 special defense as well. I wish I got more speed. Like, the defense makes sense. You're a wrestler. You can increase the speed stat a bit more. I don't know how good this is going to be in competitive, especially since you can't use your best move, Acrobatics. But I mean, you still got high jump kick, which still hits hard. I don't know how good this Pokemon's actually going to be. Because normally what I've seen is like try to eat a berry as fast as possible to trigger Unburden, set up Swords Dance, and then win. Fun fact, 5% chance to find it holding a King's Rock. Just not in ZA. I think this is a Pokemon that literally is just wait and see what happens. Like, you get Roost, you get your Swords Dance, you got your high jump kick, you got some coverage moves. Even I think you can still get Dual Wing Beat. And you got your Brave Bird, you'll probably be fine. Zygarde, I'm not even going to bother with competitive with you because Legendary. Mega Zygarde. So you lose everything in your attack stat, goes straight to special attack. You lose your defenses, and you gain a little bit of speed. So you go from 91 special attack to 216. I mean, as long as you're not a wall, you are getting one shot by a strong special attack. And that's all I'm going to say because I don't really care about using legendaries in competitive. But if you're curious about the difference in the stat spread here, I think that's like a 125 special attack increase, I'd say. You're welcome. Drampa, what are you looking like? Like, it's gotta be Berserker's your ability. So you gain 25 attack. Why? If there's one thing I can't stand is when they put a lot of resources into a stat you're not going to use. If you want to put like 15 in it, that's like the most I'll tolerate. But let's see here, you get 25 defense as well. It's 25 in everything except speed. Boring. Okay, so we're gonna fix this by... I think 160 special attack is fine. If now, you can probably just go straight, take 5 off this, go to 30. And then we'll go 10 more into each defenses. Yeah, that's better. But, I mean, you get a lot of coverage moves. You're a pretty good Trick Room Pokemon as well. Glare is always a fun option. You have Calm Mind. I know you can get Roost as well, I'm pretty sure. Normally, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get Roost. Or at least some healing move that isn't Rest. Yeah, you can get Roost. What the heck? Oh, transfer from another generation? Oh, why? Why'd they remove Roost off of you? Oh, boo! Just like this internet. Boo! Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I still think it'll be usable. I don't know if there's any egg moves that could probably save you. I don't know. I think Drimper will be usable, though. Phalanx, on the other hand... I mean, Battle Armor, Defiant... It's getting a new ability. It has to. Hello? Don't do that. $35 attack, 35 defense, 5 special defense, 25 speed. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this is gonna be it. Like, obviously, you have your signature move, no retreat. Do you get Drain Punch? I don't think you do, because you have nothing to punch with. Fake out for double support? No point using bulk up when you're using no retreat as is, so you obviously have no retreat. A fighting move. Maybe a rock move. And then one other coverage move of your choice. I don't even think it's worth using Rest on this thing. Now, I just don't think Phalanx is going to be it, unfortunately. Alright, Mega Dimension time. We're nearing the end. And they gave Raichu more speed in later generations. Fun fact. Wait, what did they do? Wait a minute. Oh, they took 5 attack off, 5 attack on. 5 defense off, 5 special defense on, okay. So, I need to compare this to regular Raichu, so... We get physical Raichu and special Raichu. This is quite literally Mewtwo Y. So... let me see, 55, 80, here. Let me take a screenshot. So we don't have to keep scrolling. There we go. Raichu X. So that is 45 attack. 40 defense. Loses 15 special defense. Not gonna lie, that might not be that bad. It depends on what your moveset is. Like, you might get Supercell Slam, but other type of setup, I'm not quite sure. To where I'm almost tempted to just say, screw it, give the W to Mega Raichu Y. Who has an increased attack stat of 10. His defenses remain untouched. 20 speed increase. And 70 special attack increase. Yeah, I think we have a clear winner. Because I know you get Nasty Plot as well as a Pichu. Or just Nasty Plot in general. And as a TM. Now you get your Nasty Ply, you get your Thunderbolt, you got your Surf, you got your Dazzling Gleam, your Focus Miss. You got Fake Out for support if you want to. You got your other moves here that you can look through yourself. You got your Terra Blast. So yes, use a Mega Raichu Y. Mega Raichu X may not be too bad. Don't you at least get a Supercell Slam? You don't even get that. Like, what do you do? You Wild Charge. You Volt Tackle. Oh my god, you get Volt Tackle at level 99 in ZA. Okay then. You can knock off on physical? I don't know. Endure into Reversal! Classic strategy. But no, just run Mega Raichu Y. Mega Raichu Y cooks in just about every single way possible. Chimecho, what do you get? So you gain extra 10 special defense, 10 defense, and 10 HP. Okay, but Mega Chimecho, what do we get? Nothing in attack, thank goodness. Nothing in special attack, that's fine. Or speed, I mean to say, bleh. So that's going to be 30 defense, 30 special defense, and 40 special attack. Let's look at the moveset, because you might have something going on here. Ooh, we got Stored Power. You really cannot learn Psychic via level up in Scarlet Violet? What are we doing in the year 2022? I think that's when the game came out. Alright, but here we go. We got Psychic. Stored Power is still good. Yawn for support. You get your Wish, I'm pretty sure. If you get Wish. Yawn. Calm Mind. Wish, Stored Power. That's all you need. Can you get your Draining Kiss? Yes, you do. So you get other healing potential. Second noise, what does this one do again? Deals damage and prevents the target from recovering HP for 2 turns. During these 2 turns, if the target uses a move with healing properties such as Recover or Drain Punch, it will fail. And it's a sound-based move. The heal block property of this move is considered an additional effect and is thus blocked by Shield Dust and suppressed by Sheer Force. Aroma Veil also prevents the secondary effect from activating. I might give Chimecho the seal of approval. Once Champions comes out, there could be a world where Chimecho could actually be good and competitive. And you know, I'm happy for Chimecho. I don't think it's going to be something I'll be running in ZA, but Champions, there could be a world where that's usable. And I've already seen Mega Absol Z stats. They're absolutely stupid. So, regular Absol. It gains 24 attack. And 76 base speed. The main issue is, it is a glass cannon. But if you somehow find a way to set up, you're going to win. Just get your swords, dance, you get your knockoff. Could probably run the quick attack as well. Parasong to be funny. Just make it all straight into Parasong. Maybe a physical coverage move. Yeah, Absol's pretty good. Staraptor, what are we looking at? Oh, they increased the special defense, apparently, okay. Mega Staraptor. 20 attack, 30 defense, 10 special attack, 30 special defense, 110 speed. I wish it gained more speed. At least give me 140 attack, 130 speed. Like, the defense makes sense, I suppose. Take 10 off the special defense, 10 off the special attack, pour that into speed. And you get my Chef's Kiss. It's also depending on what ability you get. I doubt it would be Intimidate twice. Reckless, possibly. Part of me is also thinking maybe like a fighting type variant of Aerialate. So normal type moves would become fighting moves. One of the strongest quick attacks you'll ever see. Especially when you give it access to bulk up, if it even keeps that. Maybe the amount of fighting moves it gets now in this game, I don't see them not keeping bulk up. Yeah, I cannot see them not keeping bulk up. Alright, Garchomp. Yeah, there's your Mega Evolution, by the way. It looks too similar to Garchomp, Mega Garchomp as is. And it's Pure Dragon! So I'm already disappointed. Yep, and as you can see, Garchomp Bite Z is currently not legitimately available in any game. So, let's look at your stats. Because for some reason you turned into Pure Dragon. I don't know why. Like, on one hand, yes, you resemble Garchomp more. On the other hand, this one just looks straight up better. Like, are the stats gonna make up for the fact you're losing your typing? No, because you turn you into a special attacker. Just use normal Garchomp. Like 151 speed, that's amazing. You even lose 10 defense. Oh, I think the switch turned off. Yeah, you know what? That background music's nice. Let's keep that open. Uh-oh. So we plug in the captured. Alright, so stat differences. What are we looking at? 102 to 151. So that's 49 speed. $61 special attack. And minus 10 defense. I think this is a mega that's only good in Legend Z8. But even if I want to give it the benefit of the doubt, let's take a look at its special moves that it can learn. Power Gem's interesting, but I don't think anyone's ever going to run that. You get your Dragon Pulse, Draco Meteor, Earth Power, Fire Blast, Surf. But you just don't get much. Dragon Cheer. The user's allies critical hit ratio by 1 chance. But if the effective Pokemon are Dragon type, their crit ratio is increased by 2 chances instead. The effects of Dragon Cheer can be copied by Psycho. Okay, yep. Based on the ally's type upon the use of the move, and not to change if the ally's type changes later in the battle. So I'm pretty sure that means if you... Let's say you have Garchomp and Salamence out. Garchomp uses Dragon Cheer. Salamence Terra goes into a Terra type next turn. Well, let's say Terra Flying. It still gets the crit boost. It doesn't that knows this move with Woman Hydrapple. Okay, that's why it sounds familiar. Anyways, I don't recommend this, I don't think. I would just stick to normal Garchomp, no matter what. In this game specifically, I'd even just go regular Mega Garchomp. It's just not great. Lucario Z! So it actually loses attack. Loses 10 attack. To gain 61 speed. And... $59 special attack. No, 49? Nope, it is 59. My initial goal is just straight up run Mega Lucario Z. Because you get Nasty Plot as Riolo, I'm pretty sure, if not via TM. Yep, you get your Nasty Plot. You get your Aura Sphere. You get your Flash Cannon. And you got Extreme Speed. You can even run the Dragon Pulse. Drain Punch if you want some healing. Shadow Ball. Steel Beam if you just want to nuke the field. Focus Miss in this game specifically. Or Priority Vacuum Wave. Yeah, Lucario Z is good. Heatran. I think it's a waste of a Mega Slot, unless you have Trick Room, in which case use it. see, gains 30 attack. Loses 10 speed. Gains 35 special defense. And 45 special attack. I mean, you 100% run this in Trick Room, otherwise you die. So, this is definitely a double balanced Pokemon, so Protect is a must. I guess Earth Power. Either Heat Wave or Magma Storm. I'd probably recommend Heat Wave. And then Flash Cannon. There you go. I think that's kind of the only way you can even recommend running this Heatran. Maybe Scorching Sands. Have fun. It's like, it still just gets one shot by an Earthquake, let's just be real. Darkrai, it's a legendary. One of the most broken legendaries of all time. Oh, but the stats are kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. Just from speedy special attack sweeper to slow special attacks. Bulky special attack sweeper. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, let's look at his stats because it loses 40 speed, gains 30 attack, 40 defense, 40 special defense, and 30 special attack. I mean, you just run Darkrai, it hits harder. Or excuse me, run your same Darkrai moveset, it hits harder but hits slower. That's all I gotta say. It's a legendary. I don't care enough. Golurk. I'd love for this thing to have no guard, but Iron Fist, I'll take. So that's 35 attack, 15 special. 25 defense, 25 special defense. Wait, is it 25 all around? No. No, it's 25 in both defenses, 15 special attack, 35 attack. It works, I guess? You 100% run Trick Room. So you get Protect by default. High horsepower. Dynamic Punch if you have no guard. Poltergeist. Drain Punch if you want some healing. Any physical coverage move that you want. Like, it's usable, but it really comes down to what your ability is going to be. If it's no guard, that Dynamic Punch is going to hurt. If not, this might be on the lower end of the Mega Tier, unfortunately. But what's going to go on with Meowstic here? Because they're both just going to have the same stats. I thought male and female had different stats. Oh well. Alright, sure, let's just give it a 143 attack. So that's 60 base attack, 20 special defense, 20 speed. Nice and simple. Again, it depends on what your ability is. Because like Male Meowstic, you got Prankster. Competitive like isn't a bad ability, but that requires the opponent using a stat reducing move on you. I mean, coming on an Intimidate, that's good. Otherwise, it's a throwaway ability. You get your Fake Out, you get your Screens, you get your Psychic, your Shadow Ball. You get your Electric type moves and Thunderbolt. Calm Mind if I haven't said it already. Nasty Plot, you got options. Again, it is just wait and see. It depends on what your ability is. Crabominable, you run this thing in Trick Room 100% of the time. And your stats just aren't even that much better if I'm being honest. Even if you lowered your speed. 25 attack. -40 special defense. -10 speed. And 45 defense. It's just a bulky ice type with a lot of weaknesses. You could probably put 2 and 2 together. But regardless, you run the Ice Hammer, you run the Close Combat, you run the Protect because you're in Trick Room, and then one more coverage move of your choice. I'm assuming this thing's probably going to get like Iron Fist or something again. Because it's definitely not going to cut it with that attack stat. Golisopod, I'm a little interested in because are you going to keep emergency exits the thing? So you gain 25 attack, 25 defense, no that's 35 defense, 10 special attack as a throwaway, and then 30 special defense. You die to fire. Otherwise, Mega Golisopod can cook. You've seen what mine's been doing in the playthrough? It'll do it again in competitive. Except in actual VGC, you can actually get away with first impression. Alright, legendary / mythical. I do not care about running this thing competitive, but you're in stats anyways. 30 attack, 40 special attack, and 30 speed. Better sweeping stats. It can tank hits well. Overall, very solid. If you really want to use Magearna, go right ahead. Zeraora. Catch rate of 3, good thing I got it on the Beast Ball. First try. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I expected for his stats. 45 attack. 45 special attack. And 10 speed. I don't know what else you were really expecting. Even though, weirdly enough, I think this would be the rare case where I'd prefer for it to have a little bit more bulk. Like, take 20 off this, put 10 into both defenses. And once again, legendary, so I'm not going to go too in-depth on how you want to use this thing. Skullwillen, I know your stats are underwhelming. I already know that. You get 20 in both defenses, and 30 in both attack and special attack. Obviously, you run the special. You get Nasty Black Giga Drain, to be fair. But this is also probably towards the bottom of the competitive tier list for Megas. Glamora? You gain 45 attack. 35 attack. 15 defense. 20 special attack. 15 special defense. And 15 speed. I think I'll just stick with normal Glamora. That 90 just got wasted. Just run normal Glamora, run choice specs, and you'll be fine. Don't even bother. Depends on what your ability is. But it's just a wasted slot. Which sucks because I do like his design a bit, but the UP is probably still bottom half. Yeah, that hurts a bit. Because I do like using Glamora and competitive in Scarlet Violet. But yeah, I just can't see a case for Glamora unless you have a good ability. Tatsugiri and then Excalibur to finish him off. Ugh. Ugh. 15 attack. 30 defense. 30 special defense. 15 special attack. And 10 speed. On one hand, you won't be getting one shot by anything unless it's stab super effective. And physical. On the other hand, just run normal Tatsugiri with a Life Orb and Choice Specs. I think that's another wasted slot right there. I don't think you had any reason to get bulkier. I mean, even if they went like 30 special attack, 30 special defense, 40 speed. That's perfect. Or maybe you could do like 40, 30, 10, 10, 10. If you really wanted to. Just run normal Tatsugiri. And finally, Excalibur. Um... 30 attack. 25 defense. Wasted stat for 30 special attack. And 15 special defense. I think if you just run straight up Life Orb, you'll be fine. Like, I think this is a bit unnecessary. Like, you're already bulky. You don't need that much more bulk. Which barely changes to begin with. And you don't get faster. Like, if it just gained 20 base speed, then I'd actually see a case to running back Excalibur. I could take 20 off the special attack, pour into speed. And there you go. You're still underspeed the Garchomp, so it won't be a complete Dragon Sweeper, but it can do something. Just saying. So yeah, use Novavax Excalibur if you want to. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but all these ones down here are kind of a dud. With the exception of Magearna and I guess Zeraora. So let's see, the ones out of the new mods, the ones I would probably use in competitive. Or recommend at least. I'd recommend Clefable. Starmie, unfortunately, is just a one-trick pony. I can see a case for Dragonite and Meganium. Skarmory sounds fun. Excadrill. Scolipede. Yeah, screw it. Let's throw Chandelure in the mix. Chestnut? Yeah, sure. I'll throw all 3 stars in here. Floette. Let me look at Barbarical stats again. Because I know you can get Rock Polish. Right? Is Rock Polish still a thing? Maybe in previous generations? Sword and Shield? Alright, there you go. You know what? Just because of that, I'll recommend Barbarical. Let me look at Dragalge one more time. Sure, I'd recommend you for doubles, I suppose. Trampa under Trick Room. Raichu Y. Chimecho, Absol Z. Staraptor. Lucario Z. And Golisopod. Those are probably my top picks for competitive. Alright, but with that, I think this stream has gone on long enough. Not sure if this is going to be the last episode or not. It's just dependent on what goes on with Pokemon Day. If there's nothing new for Pokemon Day for the rest of the game... Actually, this can't even be the last episode, because you guys still gotta wait for Garchomp Z. Alright, but I'm gonna end the stream off here. At least you finally got the shiny Staraptor. Alright guys, so... as of right now, it looks like our time is up. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.